Welcome to ZoomTV, the show where we explore everything that flies, drives and floats and invite you along for the experience. Our mission is to give you information so you can make a more informed purchasing decision. On today's program, we catch up with some pretty special cars at a custom cars and coffee meet.
It's all really just about bringing your car down, parking up, easy come, easy go, grabbing a coffee and
revving the hell out of your car, which I love. Allan Simons introduces you to a very famous people mover. This one, very luxurious, the Toyota Tarago, thanks to City Toyota.
Because it's a people mover doesn't mean you have to be without all the luxuries.
Thanks to John Hughes Jeep, Ross Duncan introduces you to the special edition Grand Cherokee Trailhawk.
Jeep are confident that they have a winner here, and it's all to do with this little badge, Trail Rated.
And we've got all the goss on the events to do with things that fly, drive and float. Welcome to ZoomTV. Now, there's two things in life I absolutely love. One is coffee and the other is custom cars. So when my mate here to the right of me said, come to my custom car and coffee meet in Fremantle, Western Australia, I had to come. Jace, how are you?
yeah, thanks Aaron, thanks for coming.
Mate, it is a great turnout here. When you said you had a few cars coming, I would never have guessed it'd be like 400 cars. This is an amazing meet, mate.
Yeah, look, it's it just keeps growing at the moment. We've probably topped over 500 today. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Now, how did it all come about?
Look, we just found a bit of a niche market. You know, a lot of people wanted to bring their cars out, go for a bit of a cruise, and you know, just stumbled upon the format, you know, through some overseas events. So we decided to try it here.
Okay, now what is that format?
Look, it's just custom cars and coffee. So it's all really just about bringing your car down, parking up, easy come, easy go, grabbing a coffee and
revving the hell out of your car, which I love. Now, the rules that you've got basically are rules that everyone's obviously very attracted to. Firstly, there's no entry fee. There's no time limit. They don't have to stay here for a certain amount of time. It's just rock up between 8 and 10 o'clock, come and go, do what you want and share the love.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a format that really works. We do it early in the morning so people can come down, get their cars out of the garage, come down for a coffee, and then they've got the rest of the day to go for a cruise up around the beach or into Freo.
Awesome. Now, I've already gone for a bit of a walk around. I've seen cars from 1928 all up to recent cars. So there's really no discrimination here, is there?
No, look, it's all about getting all types of motor enthusiasts down, no matter what car you drive or what part of the scene you come from.
Okay, now if someone wants to get involved and they're not here now, how do they hear about it? How do they become a fan of your, I want to call it a club, your association? How do they get involved?
Yeah, look, we've just got a group Facebook page, so you can just jump onto Facebook, Custom Cars and Coffee WA.
Thanks very much for having us down.
Thanks for coming down, Aaron.
Now, throughout the show, I'm going to catch up with some crazy people that own some crazy cars and find out exactly what makes them and their car so special. Right now, Ian Diffin City Discount Tyres are on the hunt for 10 lucky winners to attend a performance driving course to sharpen their driving skills and ultimately get the best performance out of their car. To enter, head to the Ian Diffin City Discount Tyres Facebook page. Coming up after the break, Allan Simons introduces you to a very luxurious, top-of-the-range Toyota Tarago, thanks to City Toyota. That's next on ZoomTV.
The term people mover hasn't really excited us in the past. In fact, most of the offerings were nothing more than tents on wheels, very slow tents. But none of those was a Toyota. None of those had a powerful 3.5-litre V6 engine. None of those was the all-new Toyota Tarago Ultima. Yes, with 7 people and the bric-a-brac of everyday life crammed on board, you could barely get some of the other people movers to move. But Toyota has changed all that. And how? It's not a sports car, of course, but it doesn't matter how many people or how much gear you have on board, there's enough engine and torque to handle the highways and byways with absolute ease. The Tarago Ultima handles well with minimum body roll. There's no doubt you'll notice the excellent dynamics and well-balanced suspension, which give us a smooth, effortless drive. Unlike most larger cars, Toyota has made sure it has a very tidy turning circle, and the sloping nose makes it easy to maneuver even in tight spaces. Getting back to the power for just a moment, the acceleration is really such a lovely surprise. So if you've been put off by the slow and deadly dull performance of some of the other people movers, then Toyota will put your mind completely at rest. Oh, and there's quite a few lovely surprises on the inside of Tarago as well. Let's pull up and have a quick look. Because it's a people mover doesn't mean you have to be without all the luxuries. There's a plush leather interior and a 22cm LCD rear display for backseat occupants. There's a rear air cooler, electric windows, auto headlights and wipers, rear privacy glass, AVN satellite navigation with Bluetooth compatibility, a hands-free compatible audio system and a smart entry and start system. There are also 7 SRS airbags, all the anti-skids and stability controls, and the heated front seats are enveloping and supportive with smooth electric adjustments. But for my money, it's the second row of seating where we should be, because you get these fabulous comfortable leather captain seats. You get a butte leather armrest, even cup holders in the back, and a fully integrated adjustable leather ottoman. Oh, stop it. This is perfect. Once around the park, please, sir. Very nice. The space and comfort make the Tarago a natural choice for large families, corporate uses like government cars and limos. And I love the added luxury features like the electric sliding doors, operated by a switch on the dash, a button on the key fob, or by the handle on the door. So Wayne, the Toyota Tarago Ultima, I'm very impressed.
It's great, Alan. Do you love the captain seats?
Absolutely fantastic.
And because it's the top of the range, it's got all the electric features, the sliding doors, electric sunroof. It's fantastic.
Oh, there's a lot going on. And because it's a Toyota, there's a fairly comprehensive servicing plan involved, isn't there? That's
right, Alan. So it's the Toyota Service Advantage, which basically is a capped price on every service, every 6 months or 10,000 kilometres. On the Tarago, $170 for each service.
Well, it's a great package. Well done.
Thanks.
The best place to see Toyota Tarago Ultima is at the new City Toyota, 216 Newcastle Street, Northbridge, or Sterling Highway, Netherlands. Go to citytoyota.net.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.
If you're interested in things that fly, drive and float, listen up. Us Aussies love our motoring in all forms, and Sunday the 19th of October you can indulge your motoring passion at the Queensland ACMC Motoring Showcase. The Australian Confederation of Motoring Clubs Queensland will be showcasing street machines, hot rods, muscle cars, imports, classics, four-wheel drives, bikes, trucks and heaps more at the Rockley Showgrounds. Gates open at 9 AM for all the petrol-fueled action. Take a step back into a classic era in the New South Wales Central Coast with Chromefest. 400 to 500 classic American cars and hot rods will converge on the entrance in New South Wales to celebrate the golden era of motoring from the 24th to the 26th of October. For all the info, jump onto chromefest.org. Now, if you're on the West Coast, the Big Gemini Barbecue rolls into WA on Sunday, October 26th. The Holden Gemini is an Aussie favourite, and this event at Whiteman Park Motor Museum is a great opportunity for owners and enthusiasts alike to celebrate the 50th Gemini cruise. Trophies and prizes will be awarded all day, and it all kicks off at 10:30, so get down there early. So that's all the goss on what's going on this week. To find out more or to get involved, go to zoomtv.com.au. Coming up after the break, Ross Dunkerton has a very special limited edition Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. That's next on ZoomTV. Do you own something incredible that drives, flies or floats? Then we want to hear about it and maybe even have you on the show. All you have to do is film a short video under 2 minutes long about your car, your motorbike, your four-wheel drive, your boat or your plane and tell us just what makes it so great. Then upload your video to YouTube and email the link to imazoomaholic@zoomtv.com.au. You and your car could feature on the show all around Australia. Plus, if you're the member of a motoring enthusiast club and you've got an event coming up, let us know about it and you never know, we might come along.
Today we're going to take a look at the latest offering from the Jeep range of vehicles. Now I'll tell you what, if early road tests have got anything to do with it, I reckon they've kicked a goal with this one. This rig is manufactured in Ohio in the United States, and with the build they have cleverly introduced a bit of European design, especially with the interior, but more on that later. The new kit on the block goes by the name Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. A bit of a mouthful, but Jeep are confident that they have a winner here, and it's all to do with this little badge, Trail Rated. Trail Rated means it has 5 key components: traction, articulation, water fording, manoeuvrability and ground clearance. So, does it actually have all this? Well, I believe so. Now they achieved all this by introducing select terrain traction. Not with just 1 or 2 settings to be able to cope with surface changes or road conditions. They came up with 5. So there is no possible way that you could get into any sort of trouble when you're on your travels. Throw in electronic limited slip differential with rear diff lock, hill descent assist, rough terrain cruise control, and you come up with a machine that can wear the Trail Rated badge proudly. Now, the power plant has been reduced in size to 3.2 litres, and coupled to that is a whopping 9-speed automatic transmission, which is a nice combination, and I can tell you, you will never run out of gears. Now, the ride is comfortable and the suspension absorbs the rough in its stride, while there's a nice balance for highway driving. Now, there is one small downside. It's these all-terrain tyres. Now, they are a smidge noisy, but you can live with that because of the quality and what they're designed for. Interior room is quite adequate, with the added bonus of having rear seats movable. Plus the passenger seat folds forward flat, so you finish up with a space you never ever thought you had, like using the front seat for those bits and pieces you never thought you'd get home. Under the passenger seat is a nice flat storage bin, great for your iPad or maps, a deep glove box, a couple of sunny holders and door pockets that can hold a 600ml water bottle. Now, the abundance of plastic has been reduced, making way for a more softer look with bold instrumentation. Soft feel finishes and contrast stitching makes the Trailhawk a pretty good thing, and you've got to remember it's under 50 grand. Now, the all-important leather seats are very comfortable. In fact, they are moulded to stop you from rocking around, and more importantly, there's plenty of padding for those off-road excursions. This new Jeep has a host more features that I haven't mentioned. So, for the good oil, drop into John Hughes Jeep in Vic Park and check out one for yourself, or click onto zoomtv.com.au.
Just a brief 15-minute drive north of Perth brings us to Wangara Volkswagen. This is the largest Volkswagen dealership north of the river and home to the complete lineup of prestige new and pre-owned Volkswagens, which is why we love coming here. Wangara Volkswagen stock a comprehensive range of new passenger and commercial vehicles, from the compact Volkswagen Polo to the flagship Golf, the Tiguan, Jetta, Passat and top-of-the-line Touring. You'll also find the award-winning Amarok and the tough and reliable workers like Transporter, Caddyvan and Crafter. As well as pre-owned Volkswagens, they also supply a great mix of used vehicles for every price point. Whether you're after luxury and performance vehicles or a car to fit the family, this is the place for you. Wangara Volkswagen is a proud member of AHG, Australia's largest motoring group. This means that whatever Volkswagen you buy, whether it's new or pre-owned, you'll receive excellent customer service by trained professional staff and a commitment to after-sales care. Your association with Wangara Volkswagen doesn't end when you drive out of the dealership. They remain with you every step of the way to give you assistance should you ever need it. For example, when you buy a pre-owned vehicle from Wangara Volkswagen, you get the benefit of 6 months free roadside assist, 100-point safety check, and a free 3-year AHG extended warranty. What's more, their Volkswagen factory-trained technicians service commercial and passenger Volkswagens, as well as all the other makes and models you can think of. So your Volkswagen will be in good hands while you relax in the customer lounge, where there are newspapers, magazines, Wi-Fi, complimentary tea and coffee. Or, of course, you can arrange for a loan car so you can go about your normal business day. At Wangara Volkswagen, the choice is yours. And it doesn't end there. There's a Volkswagen Finance Business Manager on site to provide quick and easy finance options for personal, business and insurance purposes. They often deliver same-day finance to approved customers. There's also a fleet manager to handle your fleet needs, whether you're after 2 or 20 Volkswagens. He'll tailor a fleet plan that incorporates finance, insurance, servicing and ongoing support to make the whole process easier for you from beginning to end. So it's not just about buying a new car. Once you've made the decision to invest in a Volkswagen, it's about finding the best deal and the best people to look after you, right from the time you meet them until long after you've driven out of the dealership. And at Wangara Volkswagen, that's exactly what you'll get, a quality experience every step of the way. At Wangara Volkswagen, they're all about quality motor cars, the best customer service and great backup. Wangara Volkswagen, 6 Berryman Drive, Wangara. Go to wangaravolkswagen.com.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.
Do you want to get more out of your diesel? Well, let the team at United Fuel Injection help you. They're the experts in diesel fuel injection, turbocharging and vehicle performance technologies. Make an appointment today and get more torque out of your diesel at unitedfuel.com.au.
After the break, we're back at Custom Cars and Coffee's Meet. And I'm going to chat with not just one, but a few Zoomaholics. That's next on Zoom TV.
Tell you what, classic cars like this is what loving classic cars is all about. They're so beautiful, beautifully restored. You must be the owner, sir.
I am, sir.
Aaron Pitt, Zoom TV.
How are you?
Now this is a very special, very rare car. You must be a proud person.
Well, it's a very nice car. It's got a 4-cylinder motor. In modern language, it's about 3 litres. So it's a pretty big motor.
Yeah. Now, before we go, we have to have a look under the bonnet.
Sure.
Now, John, what's been your proudest moment of the restoration?
Probably getting the engine restored to a reliable state.
Okay, did you do it yourself?
Yes, I did. Well, I mean, the engine was in when I bought the car.
Yep.
But I've redone the engine completely.
Okay, well, you've done a beautiful job indeed on restoring the car. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And you deserve to keep that grin. Beautiful car. Mate, is this your car?
It is my car.
I'm Aaron Pitt from Zoom TV. Tell us about your car.
It's a 1960 Holden. It's running a Turbo 202, Power Glide transmission and a Commodore diff.
How'd you come about it?
It was my first car, actually.
Really?
I've owned it since I was 17. The old man bought it for me back then, and it's slowly progressed since then.
And what do you love about it?
Oh, look, it's very reliable. It makes everyone smile when they see it, so I love cruising in it.
Made me smile, mate. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Tell you what, you never know what you're going to see at some of these car events. Check this out. You have to be the owner.
Yes, I am.
What is
Thank
it?
you. So it's a Morris commercial,
Yep.
1951, Australia, 1950.
Now, I said tell you about your car, but it's actually a truck. You'd
It's
call
a
it.
truck.
And you've got the antique wine bottles
Yes,
on the back, the
yes,
barrels.
Yes.
And you've got the antique wine bottles
Yes,
on the back, the
yes,
barrels.
Yes.
What was it used for?
It's market gardening.
Oh, awesome.
It's Osmond Park.
I tell you what, these machines is what I suppose lets our kids and everyone know
Yes.
that there's a bit of history here in Australia with automobiles. This is a fantastic restored truck.
Yes.
Well done. Well done, sir. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Now, what's your car? Why do you love it? What are you doing here, Calvin?
It's a 1972 Lincoln Continental, 460 big block. It's about the only 72 Continental that I know of in Australia.
Now, why do you like it?
It's just unique. People usually don't know what it is when they first see it.
What kind of mileage are you getting out of it?
In the city, it's about 9 miles per gallon.
So what's the conversion in litres?
It's around about 30 litres per 100 k's.
I bet your wife hates you. Thank you very much. Great to meet you.
I only drive it on the weekend.
Now we've got to talk to the owner of this car. It's one of my favourite, the old Torrey Coupe. Aaron Pitt, ZoomTV, how are you?
Ian.
Ian, get out. I want to talk to you about your car.
Lovely.
Now, mate, I can tell you're sharing that Torrey grin. It must be a proud thing owning this car.
Yeah, I had it 26 years now, just finished restoration just before October 12, so yeah.
26 years of
26
restoring.
years, yeah.
I tell you what, have you had it valued?
Start off around about 80 and they're up from now on, so.
It's not a bad investment for
Yeah,
the old beast, is it?
I was going to sell it every now and again and I've kept it and so glad I did now. So.
Now you've got to do me a favour. I want to hear the 202. I want to hear it turning over.
Yeah, no problem.
It is a 202?
Yes, 202 as stock.
There you
standard
go.
bore. Yeah.
There you go. And pop the bonnet. I want to lift this, I tell you. Oh, come and look at this. There's a lot of love there.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm very proud of you, very jealous. If you ever want to sell it and you want to discount the price massively, look up ZoomTV.
Thanks, Aaron.
I've got to tell you, I had a great time at the Custom Cars and Coffees meet. Now, if you've got a meet coming up, I want to know about it. Go to our website, zoomtv.com.au, click on the events page, tell us about the event, we'll give it a plug, you never know, I might even come along. Until next week, thanks for watching, bye for now, and remember, whatever you do that zooms, make sure you do it safe. And that's a wrap.